always ask me all the time, like being in business as long as you have, does people get excited about the health benefits or does people get excited about the money? And I say both, but I'll tell you this. The money, you're about to see the energy level in the room like go way, way, way up. So you make your decision, okay? People love to make money. People love to make money. So while, just so you know, these are all the bad listeners in the room right here. They were working. They were working while people were talking. All right, I'm kidding. All right, so we're going to go down it real quick. All right, today, you're going to learn how to make money retail today. Okay, so for everybody in here that's like, I want to make money. Okay, you're going to learn how to do that today because just today, we're going to go down the line right here. How many boxes have you sold just today while you've been sitting in the room?
Just one.
Just one box. Okay, one box right here while we're in the room.
Well, I sold two this morning before we came here, but then I sold one in the room and I got somebody who just asked me to send them a picture of the drops. So maybe that's gonna turn into a sale.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna say about $250 probably of retail money right here coming today while we're sitting in the room.
I sold a box while Jen started talking.
She's been doing the whole talking. She sold a box. I'm not sure how that happened. Todd, me and you got to get on the ball. Leah's has been asking questions today and selling drops. $100.
It's Samoa and the
It's Samoa.
and the drops. It's the triple threat, baby. You got it all for
One box right here. Right? This is just today.
Yeah.
One box right here.
I'm not gonna say just one. One while I was talking.
All right. This is Clark. Clark just enrolled. I was just with him. Clark, tell me what you just told me.
Sold out 4 boxes.
Retail profit.
Sold one late last night after the end of my day. She hadn't gotten it yet and sold her mother a box while I was sitting in this meeting.
Okay. All right. There's the box.
For today, I was on the treadmill and I was working messages from yesterday. It's a process, you know, it's a process. So, but for today.
Over 200 today, but listen to this now. You're going to hear from Sherry in just a little bit. She's probably somewhere around over 300.
Not 3, over 2.
Okay, over 200. Don't let the facts get in the way of good story. Over 200. I'll stretch it. Over 200 boxes of retail sold. One today by Carrie. You're going to hear from Carrie in just a little bit. Here's what I want to tell everybody. Combined just today, just this room right here of retail sales, if we were to add it up, several thousands of dollars in retail profit outside of the comp plan with a lot of people that's going to do reorders, that's going to join as brand partners, and you're going to learn how to do that. It's the most simple system I've ever seen in network marketing. You're going to learn about that today. So thank you. Great job. Great job.
I gotta get up.
Send me your email address. I'll send you an invoice. She said done. I was like, I need your address. I need your stuff.
Yeah, who's coming up there?
Sherry, I'm gonna do Sherry, Carrie, and Kim's.
Okay, you're going first.
Yes. Kim,
Okay,
yeah.
Sherry.
Oh, okay. Skip it. Well, Kim.
Oh, you're gonna take it. Just like it is. Actually, this way about. Like, get it.
So I'm up.
Not right now. Just one iPad.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so you work for-
Yes.
I got you. All right, we're gonna get started again. We have a couple people coming in. This second half of the day is about your business. Inside. The first half, we talked about products and product depth and knowledge, and hopefully answering your questions about the three, I call them the three core products that, anyways, the three core products that I like to focus on. No, we obviously have access to more than that. But Moa really is summarized being core three. So we're going to shift gears and talk about building your business, which is normally not my forte until just recently. And that is because I'm normally the product girl. I'm the person that you go to talk about just answering your questions on how to get healthy, how to utilize the product. You put me normally on the Zoom to talk about those three, core three, and not about the green stuff. That's normally when I get tried on or had on. But I did shift gears in June and decided it was time to talk about the green stuff. Because I needed to make more. Desperately needed to make more. My garage went out. You couldn't take me of it fixed. Without it being a big deal. Then you know what happens when your garage goes out, your dishwasher goes out. Right? And then then you're thinking, oh my gosh, it always comes in three. What's going to be next? So I did not want to stick around for the third one to come next. But in June, I got invited. I've already mentioned a little bit. I got to go to Puerto Rico. I told you I didn't think I was going to be here another Super Saturday. I was actually looking for another way to maybe make some more money. I was still making a residual check because I've been in the company since, I'm embarrassed, since 2013. And 2013. And I'm still trying to find ways to build the business, right? But that being said, I call myself an MLM kid. My dad has worked this industry since, 2000 and, when did I graduate high school? 2001. So let me tell you, if you are a kid of a parent who does direct sales, you have an MLM business. It's just not, when you turn 18, you're given one because they got to put something through you. Whether it's everything. So at 18, I had a business, which was great when I went to college because I got a paycheck. I had no idea how I got it. I got one. So that was no different. I got into this business in 2013. This just happened to be products I liked and products I stuck with. Again, really no interest in building the business until 2020. I thought I was going to dabble in it some. COVID happened. I owned a gym. I thought I wanted a second stream of income. So I did. I started working it in 2020. It was 3 years ago. I should make way more money in this company working it 3 years. But I don't yet. I've made more money probably this year than I did the first two years from 2020 to 2022 because I actually changed my vision. The goal changed. So I got invited in June 2023 this year to go to Puerto Rico, and my why changed. When I thought I wanted to work the business in 2020, it wasn't really because I knew I needed more money. That was it. We all need more money, right? But it did it more, I think, because I wanted to prove I could do it again. I think my dad had been in the industry, maybe I feel like I had to. Was maybe just maybe to make somebody proud of me at that point. Just show that I could do it. But we can click the screen over at Croc. Because I cried in Puerto Rico, and I'm not that person. And it makes me so mad when I start getting there. I had to come up with my whys. Ashley really put us on the spot. And she said, you got to come up with your whys. And, well, these are kind of obvious whys. I want to travel, I want to see stuff, right? It's the joke, I want a 911 turbo. I have no business owning that car because I already get too many speeding tickets. So it's going to be really bad when I get one, but I promise you I'm going to get one. It's going to look just like that. Just whatever year we're in, that'll be the year I get. This is the 2023. If it's 2025, that'll be the year I get it. And obviously, I want to make people proud of me. I put my dad up there because that's just always the force. But then there's bigger ones. Aw. There's a girl. Obviously, I had to really dig. You have to find your why to do this business, or you will quit. I quit. I don't say I quit. I took a back burner. I took a sideline from the business to work it. And it was a learning experience to be on the sidelines. I felt like I failed. I look back and I didn't really fail. It was just it was a learning experience to be off and not work at the business. So it actually really made us decide why we were doing this. So I'm really actually fixing to challenge you because that's what she did with me. And I'm letting you see my whys. That day, I didn't even want to tell them to anybody. I think I was one of the last ones to speak. I was hoping she would forget that I was in the room because I didn't want to even voice. So I'm letting you actually see them. I didn't want to talk about them that day. I want you right now for like 3 minutes. If you need to close your eyes, get your piece of paper out. I challenged Chelsea with this and some other people there on my team to really think about why you do this. Because there's going to be, tomorrow's going to come and you're going to be tired. Or another day is going to come and you're not going to feel good and you're not going to want to talk to people. I have to remember why I wake up every morning sometimes. And if I don't get up, what am I possibly sacrificing? I will not let that number one down. And that's the reason you have to continue to do the business. You have to find your why. I needed to pay for a garage. And I did. Actually, when I got back from Puerto Rico within 3 weeks, I paid for it in cash. Yes. And I bought a new dishwasher. Now I've saved, I don't want to brag, but I've saved almost $15,000. I opened another bank account because I was like, I just want to see how much money I can save. And I know that that's going to get much bigger along the way. But it was I had to remember the reason I got up. And every moment that I don't wake up or I hit the snooze, what am I sacrificing? What opportunity am I missing? Who am I not going to talk to today because I said I was tired? So that's what I'm going to ask you to do right now for 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I don't care if you write it down. If you want to close your eyes, visualize your why. Are you doing it for you? Is it someone else? Is it a purpose? What is the reason you're going to not give up? We're not literally any time it, so 3 minutes. All right, so you've made your list, or you've thought about it. Not gonna ask people to share. But that's the reason you have to continue going. I don't think anybody wakes up and says they're gonna be a professional network marketer. Right? I mean, I thought, I would never actually do this. My dad had done this. I watched him go on the road with Todd in my high school years, and I was like, I'll never do that. It looked hard. It is hard, but it's easy money once you start going. I actually really enjoy it now. Like, it's actually a lot of fun. I've already said I'm very introverted, but now I feel like I'm a little bit of a social butterfly. I'm a little bit for myself, because I am actually talking to people often and hugging them. But I enjoy this because I'm actually at a community where people help. Before, I feel like I had to do it all on my own, and now I feel like I'm in a network with people that are like me, that want something like me. These are my whys. These are the reason I continue to remember what I'm going to do every day and while I will do it. And it's not easy. Winning is not easy. But I will say the bill of regret and quitting is much worse than grinding it out. And the bill of regret is generational. You will hand it down. I know that's why my dad works. He's going to talk about residual income. You can hand this down. You can give this away. And it is generational. If I don't work, man, my kids gonna have to work twice as hard. It's getting harder for kids out here now. And I just can't even imagine having to hand that over to her and her having to hand it over. I can do something about it now. So someone is going to pay the debt. So make every day, these are just little quotes, make every day your masterpiece. You give it 100% today, then you don't have to try to do 100% tomorrow, because you can't do 100%, 120% tomorrow. It's impossible. So you give everything you can to today, and then you don't have to try to make up for it the next day. You are what you repeatedly do. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, because your habits are who you are. You can't say you want abs and never go into a gym. That's right, use that one. So you have to put in the work and look at your schedule. I really like this one. I listen to podcasts every morning when I run. This was one I actually heard this morning, so I wrote it down. Look at your schedule, and it will predict your results. Look at what you're actually doing and not what you're talking about doing. That is huge. Because if you're not filling your schedule with 2-on-1s, and you're not, I'm guilty of getting on that IPA call, so I'm sorry. That's the time I do class. But if you're not getting on Zooms when you're available and listening to people talk on how to grow your business, it's your own fault. Because the information's out there. You just have to plug in. So if your schedule is not full with talking to people or learning how to talk to people, it's really your own fault, because your upline can't build your business for you. You have to build your schedule.
That's true.
They want to. I promise you they want to. If my dad could build my whole business for me, he'd have already done it for me, but he can't. You're one person. You want to help everybody, but you're only one person, so you have to do the work too. And I have a typo in here with that, but everything worthwhile is uphill. Inspiration does better with perspiration. You cannot just have inspiration and you cannot succeed without the work. So you have to put them together. All right, so that leads me into Miss Kim Gray. She's back. So we're going back to your original schedule, Sherry. Sorry for the confusion. I met Miss Kim Gray officially on my trip in Puerto Rico. She's just profound, y'all. I don't feel like I'm gonna cry if I talk about it too much. It's like, once it starts, it can't, I don't stop. Her story, I mean, I really aspire to be like her. And she's strong-minded, strong-willed. Her paychecks are really nice. And her story is probably my favorite of anybody in the company. So, from health standpoint and business, absolutely actually is. So